am sharing 9 fashion items that I personally never buy for myself. Again, these videos are based on personal opinion. I always have to put this little disclaimer because these videos sometimes get a lot of views. And for those of you that don't know me personally, I truly do believe in wear what you love and what you feel great in. Does not matter what I think. Do love making these videos because they can be very entertaining and fun to listen to, and I love hearing what you guys think looks great, what doesn't, what you think can look better, what I think can look better. It's just really fun to chit chat about these things, and it's all about fashion and items that I see on the internet as I'm scrolling and browsing through things. So anyways, the first item that I avoid buying for myself 100%, it inspired this entire video: t-shirt dresses. These look like pajamas. This is something I'd probably throw on and slip into bed. I see these styled with like sneakers, denim jackets around the waistline. It just looks so, literally looks like a t-shirt, a dress, just a longer length, and I just don't think it looks good. It's just too casual, and you can still have casual and look great, but this just looks like pajamas to me. I would wear instead are dresses like this that I recently purchased from Abercrombie. So this is like a thicker linen blend dress. It's more structured and tailored, but it is very, very simple, just like a t-shirt dress, but it looks more elevated because of the material and the fit of it. Very structured and tailored, and it's just as comfortable, but it looks so much better. This next one, either you will so agree with me or so disagree. Really, I feel like I'm putting myself out there when I share this and my reason, but I stand by it, not changing my mind. I want to share that with you guys, not to change your mind, but this is just my perspective. Crop tops. I absolutely avoid wearing crop tops, and not for the reason you may think. Oh, probably self-conscious about her tummy area. No. I have a 2.5-year-old girl, and I don't want her dressing like that. I don't want her wearing crop tops. Therefore, I'm not going to wear crop tops. I don't want to be that example because she follows my lead. She loves to wear what I wear. She loves to do what I do. And this is something I don't want her to wear, so therefore I'm not wearing it. But I do find so much beauty in just wearing things that are more modest and not so exposed, whether it's in my chest area, whether it's in my tummy. I don't want to expose skin there. There's like literally no need to. You can wear beautiful clothing without showing skin there. You know, I'll wear open necklines and that's fine. I try to keep it modest with making sure my cleavage isn't exposed. So this crop tops thing, I just personally avoid it. The biggest reason is for my girl. I don't want her dressing like this. So mama is not going to dress like that either. But my perspective really changed on a lot of clothing pieces since I had a girl, and my friend and I were actually having this conversation. It's so interesting. You really think about yourself when you have a daughter. You want her to be. So you try to set that example and be that role model. So completely disagree with it, and honestly, that's absolutely fine, but this is just what I believe in and stand by it. Something a little bit more lighthearted, tying jackets at my waistline. I never do this unless like I'm working outside in my yard here. I'm like digging up weeds and stuff. I'm too hot. Maybe I'll tie it around my waistline. But if I'm styling a really put together outfit, I won't intentionally add a jacket to my waist for the outfit. I just think it looks very frumpy, very sloppy. There's just so much beauty in keeping things minimal and polished and wearing things how they're supposed to be worn. I was browsing through Amazon, then I come across this dress. Can you guys guess what I don't like about this dress? It's the bust line. It is completely ruined by the style of this dress. It makes them look so saggy when they're not because of that flutter sleeve going on the bust line. Now, I think it's fine if you like this style because it does look very angelic and soft, but not on the bust line. Just keep it on the sleeves, not on the bust line. So that's just a bad example of it because it makes the breasts look really droopy. And a better example of something that looks like this, you still get the same vibe, the same look, but much more flattering in the chest area. I was ordering a lot of dresses for my recent video that I published, spring to summer dresses. Came across this one that I actually got in, tried on, and absolutely hated it. I will zoom into the part that I hate, the stitching here. I really think you notice poor stitching so much on satin or silk fabrics. Shine, you can really notice it, and I know how to sew like very amateur, simple, quick sew things, and you know, you get this with fabric more easily with satin, and you're just not stitching it properly, or you're doing it too fast. The fabric starts to kind of bunch together. This is a good example of that. You guys, this dress is $60 freaking. Material felt cheap. The stitching was horrible. Now here's the same dress, same listing, but you can see the fabric isn't pulled there. It's stitched properly. So you can see those two examples, because you may be thinking, oh, Elana, it's probably just the style of the dress. It's not. The stitching is poor. Something you have to really pay attention to, especially if you're purchasing satin or silk dresses, because those dresses, you will really notice all the imperfections when it comes to stitching. Too many textures going on in an outfit. Now, I do love mixing textures and materials because my style, very neutral, minimal, simple, so adding in all those textures is so fun, but sometimes it can be too much. Sometimes we need to swap out the pieces for something more clean, minimal, simple, balance everything. So especially, if you do have that minimal neutral style, adding textures is such a good idea to really elevate it, but you got to keep in mind making sure it's not too much going on, so that way the outfit just doesn't get lost and look so busy, because it can look busy even with neutrals and simple pieces just because of the textures. To point out the Stony Clover bags. Now, not the brand specifically, okay? There are so many knockoff brands that do this style. I'm just more so talking about this style specifically, but this has been so trendy, and you guys know I love calling out trends that I hate. I personally would never buy this for myself. However, my girl would love this, so I would gladly get something like this for her. But I just think it looks so juvenile for women, having like bags and toiletry bags and all this stuff. Very bold and aggressive letter patches. Like, this is something you would see teenagers, kids love and enjoy, and if they love that, get it for them. I would absolutely get it for my girl if she wanted it, but not for myself. Like this with no cinched waistline. I feel like if I wear a jumpsuit like this, I literally look like Minions from Despicable Me. I need that little sash, that belt, just to really highlight my shape, make it look so much more flattering. Now, a lot of these styles come from Free People with the saggy crotch, like I mentioned before. There's even styles that look like they're pretty good, but then there's no cinched waistline, so it doesn't look flattering. I think if you're wearing a one piece, have some shape there, because think about it, if we're wearing a bottom and a top, the jeans are fitted at our waistline. Essentially, we're creating the same look as tops and bottoms, but it's all one piece, so I think we really need to have that cinched waistline there to make it look really flattering for women. Little peekaboo heels where you have just your little big toe sticking out, I think look kind of funny, especially heels that are completely covered on your foot and then you just have this tiny little peekaboo, and I just think avoid these styles. Very outdated. I don't think they look good at all. If you're wearing anything open-toed, have all your toes exposed, or maybe a little bit more than just your big toe. I think it just looks prettier, looks more flattering, looks more feminine. Who knows? Even what I'm saying right now, what looks better, maybe in 5 years, it'll be outdated at the same time. So that just goes back to wear what you freaking love and you feel great in it. That's all that matters. So those were 9 items I personally would never buy for myself for these reasons. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Everybody should dress how they feel their best in and what they love wearing. This is just take on what I don't like wearing, what I would rather wear instead. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time. Bye!